Hello my friends, and welcome very much. I thought it was about time I did a second episode of Midweek Mutterings. You may notice I'm on a different bike today. If you remember, or if you saw my Kawasaki Z900 RS YSL video, you might recall me saying that I had an in-between bike. Well, this is it, but more about that shortly. Just a quick catch-up of what's going on in the world, or my world of YouTube at least. I recently had this gateway view sent to me by Todger. I think you'll agree, that's some pretty. Exeter Rider passed 10,000 subscribers. 10,000! Incredible. Well, he deserves it. He's put a lot of hard work into his channel. So well done, Exeter Rider. Solo Moto UK had his BMW GS stolen, and with the proceeds from the insurance, he kitted himself out with a Royal Enfield Himalayan and an Interceptor. Ainsworth Rider, who has a classic 350, has recently bought himself a Himalayan. It seems that the Royal Enfield owners are often not happy with the one model. The all-year motorcyclist is churning videos out like there's no tomorrow. I can't keep up. I do apologise, I watch what I can. Anyway, he's obviously doing something right, because his subscriptions climbing. What else have we got? Bullet Wanderer, another Royal Enfield man. He's just done a tour of France on his Bullet 500, and I believe there'll be some very interesting videos coming from there. He was uploading these little short, what do you call them, postcards? I don't know, postcards, short episodes from France while he was there. Yes, looks fantastic. What else? Western Supermoto Vlog, he's approaching 900 subscribers. Ah, help a brother out. Let's get him on his way to 1,000, shall we? Lovely bloke, great channel, great content. Harley Throttle Juice over in Australia. Oh, putting out some fantastic content. I don't know why he isn't on 1 million subs. That's really good to watch. Friends with Hachui too. Oh, that sun's a bit bright. In my own personal world of YouTube, I've been filming a lot of Trans-Euro Trail Cornwall. God, I barely see a thing. I think I've recorded 4 episodes. I think there's something in each episode that's well, just brilliant. There was an amazing lane in the first episode called Barrett's Mill. Some nice lanes in the second. An interesting tunnel in the third episode. Oh, yes, as well as probably the best green lane I've ridden so far. And in the 4th episode, the lanes were quite uneventful, but I came across one of the most beautiful places. spin around and get the sun to my back. I'm like properly blinded. And then perhaps I'll show you what I'm riding, if you haven't already guessed. Roadford Reservoir. Quite nice here. Now I want you to think back to the sort of mid-1990s to mid-noughties, when I believe Honda made some of their finest bikes. I think they were at the top of their game. We had the Fireblade, the VFR, the VTR 1000 SP1. What a bike that was. We had the Goldwing, and we had these. Yes, indeed. The Honda ST1100 Pan European. How embarrassing. I haven't even had time to clean it. I've changed the oil and filters, given it a once over, having a little play on it tonight before I take Twinks out on it. And I tell you what, smooth like butter. Now 10 years ago I would have said, get a car, dude. Oh, but then I think I grew up a bit, and then I had a go on my mate's Uncle Jesse's blue Pan European, and yeah, that was a wake up call. Now I get it. So comfortable, so smooth, and you could ride this all day long. Absolutely no problem at all. Anyway, there she is. I have a name, HMS Dreadnought. No, I referred to Uncle Jesse's Pan European as a battleship. I'm not sure he was too happy about that, but yes, I called his bike a battleship, so I think it's only apt that I give it a battleship's name. HMS Dreadnought was a battleship built in 1906, which was a behemoth of a thing. Yeah, so I think that's quite fitting. I should also mention Epic Motorcycle Adventures and Curious Goose, because they just recently put a very amusing, what would I call it, a gateway sketch up on Instagram. I would post a link, but I'm flipping hopeless with Instagram. But anyway, it really made me chuckle, so thank you very much, guys. Worth checking out both those channels. That's Epic Motorcycle Adventures and Curious Goose. They were playing on some green lanes just recently. But yes, that's about it for today. Quick mutterings, and show you the in-between bikes bike, which actually I really like. It may become a long-term in-between bikes bike. I'm loving this protection. Oh, well, I'm talking about the protection. I actually put this screen on myself because the one that was on it, somebody had hacked down, and the buffeting was horrendous. So I got this tall screen, but it has the holes in it, and I thought, surely that kind of defeats the object. And there's also a big slot in the front so the air can come up, and I thought, I'm going to look into that. Doesn't seem to make much sense. And the explanation I discovered is that it allows air to travel up the inside of the screen, which meets the air coming over the front of the screen, and as it meets it, it pushes it up even higher. Well, you may have already known that, but I think that's fascinating. Right, I'm going to do a few miles on the dual carriageway, which will be rather boring to watch, no doubt. Oh yeah, she's a goer. Now this is what this bike's all about. 70 miles an hour, everything's nice and quiet. No buffeting. Most pleasant. Okay, I think we'll call it a day. I should put a link to all the channels that have been mentioned in this video in the description. Well worth checking those out. Let me know what you think of Dreadnought here. As always, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, take care. Ciao for now. Bye-bye. We'll ride the roads together, just